This will be our ninth home that we've lived in since 2001. So we used to flip older homes and weatherboard homes in Melbourne, and we had a couple of tradespeople that we used. So I think our quickest one we ever did was 10 months. Hi, Chi, I'm Tim. This is Stacey.
Hi, we're from Traralgon.
We've just driven down 3 hours just to have a look at a couple of boutique homes here. So one on display in particular, we're thinking of building, so we thought we'd come down and have a look. They don't have all the displays on at different areas, so we've driven 3 hours today, as I said, down here to have a look. So yeah, nice day for a drive.
Yeah, absolutely. And which design is that in particular?
It's a Montpellier 35 we're looking at building, 35 square. So we've built a few times before around the 35 to 45 square size. So this is a house for us that we like the floor plan and the layout.
Yep.
And there's a master bedroom downstairs and upstairs on this one, which we think will be good for down the track for resale. We buy and sell a fair bit. So so that's what we're doing.
We've also got older teenagers as well. So we'll probably put our son in the guest room downstairs. So obviously having older kids and whatever. So
Bit of separation.
So give them some independence, I guess. But keep them away from us as well.
And we've done a fair bit of research. We've built with the houses we've built with a different building company each time. And these guys are good because they allow you to do a little bit of your own things in there as well, customised, so to speak. So we've never we choose one builder and that's it. We look around, we've obviously got a budget in mind of what we want to use. So this house sort of ticks all those boxes, I guess. This will be our ninth home that we've lived in since 2001, so we do it a bit. So we used to flip older homes in Melbourne, weatherboard homes in Melbourne, and we had a couple of tradespeople that we used, so I think our quickest one we ever did was 10 months. So it was a weatherboard place. We get in and we had sort of the same set plan on each one. We'd buy a certain size. We'd sort of make them look similar, use the colours. Stacey's really good with all the colours and everything, and I always do the landscaping and whatnot. I'm actually in finance myself. I do asset finance for cars, boats, caravans.
Wow.
I'll give a plug to National Loans there. That's who I work for. And but I love getting out in the garden and doing all the gardening and bits and pieces. So so
in
that's what
terms
we
of
do.
how long we'll live there, we don't know.
Yeah, could be 3 years, could be 5, but probably more 3. Come from Melbourne, we've done dual locks over the years as well. So I've done a dual lock in Seaford. We've done a couple around the Croydon Ringwood area. And then when we first moved back, Stacey's from the country originally, but we built on 5 acres, and the next place was 2.5 acres, and we went back to 1,400 square metres. Last block was 862, and this one's about the same, about 800. So we have once again we have our own sort of plan that we do.
A lot of buyers sort of first time or thinking about getting into building their home. What has sort of worked for you over the years?
Like for us, our journey was that we had our first home, and it was a renovator's delight. So as we've gotten older and done well with each house, that's when we've actually been able to maybe spend a little bit more or whatever. But I always make sure that kitchens, your kitchen's really important. Looking at your floor plan. Making sure it works.
And if it's a double story, 100% have a master bedroom downstairs, or at least a bedroom with a bathroom second for obviously with the stairs. So if you do that, I think if people looking at double story, that's a very good idea. But we do things, as I said, with the gardens. I go down and buy everything brand new and get it all done and make it look good. I always use the rusted edging, just little tips, bits and pieces, put some nice trees in. This time of year is always good where you can get bare rooted stock, which are a bit cheaper, so you get your trees in this time of year rather than wait till spring or summer when the trees are in full bloom and they charge you a lot more. So just little tips that you can do, and a couple of years you've got a nice garden. So with sizes and rooms, and people walk through display homes, but for argument's sake they might see 4 metres by 5 metres, but for whatever reason it doesn't gel in your head. I think the best thing you can do is go to an area where you've got that area and sort of map it out and go, okay, well, that's what that actual size is. Because I think still when you build, people think, oh gee, I should have maybe pushed that wall out a metre or done that sort of thing. So if you can have a good look around and get ideas from lots of different builders, and once again different colours.
Really, so I'm on, some forums and things, and I get some ideas from people, so things that they've actually done. But yeah, probably like room spaces, making sure that the floor plan is functional, and maybe, just with your budget, just make sure that you do the things that you can't change later, so to speak. So do all your decorative stuff later, but you can't actually change room sizes or floor plans.
That's a very good tip for those buyers that are currently in the research phase. And yeah, just like team coming down from Traralgon, come up here and visit display. Another tip that we have from OpenLot is we actually map the whole display village street and allowing buyers to be able to research the houses and the homes online before coming down. So head on to OpenLot.com.au, put in Peppercorn Hill in this case, and you'll be able to see the display tour and visit the display home before coming here. So thanks so much. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Chi. Good on you, mate. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.